put down in the comments if you want to be entered in to win some super clean products. All I got to do is hi, ladies and gentlemen, Jake from GD Honey Acres here. As you can see, I have my skid steer. The cab is up. I've got a problem with it right now that I need to fix because all my hydraulic oil is on the floor underneath the skid steer right now with a bunch of cardboard and other crud to try to soak it up, but we're going to get past that. We're going to figure out where it's leaking from. I've already been looking in here and I see a nice clean spot where the oil had to have been slowly dripping out. This has sat for a while because I haven't needed it. I was able to use my four-wheeler with the blade to do a bunch of snow moving, so I didn't need that this winter as much as I normally do. But as I said, I noticed hydraulic oil underneath. Everything is out of the reservoir, and we are going to figure this out. So I'm going to go to the spot, the area, where it looks like I probably had a drip, a long-term drip. And we're going to tighten everything up there, make sure there are no loose connections. If it looks like it's coming from a block, that might be able to get split. See, maybe I got a bad O-ring or something. And we'll get that fixed. But also afterwards, we're going to use my favorite cleaner to use in the shop. And that is Super Clean. I like their products enough that I'm going to use them again on here. Like we did in a previous video, we cleaned the whole exterior of this, cleaned the engine bay. Well, I got a whole bunch of dirt and crud in here from the oil going everywhere. So we're going to need to clean that up after we fix the leak, hopefully fix it, to make sure that as we're dripping, if we see any more oil, if it drips again, that we'll be able to see where that's coming from more clearly. Let's get into it. As you can see, there is a spot right there in the center of the screen where it looks like must have been dripping oil, which would make sense with this just sitting here because that goes to a block right here to a hose, travels all the way up to the bottom of the hydraulic reservoir, which sucks that all this oil drained out to the floor via that spot because that oil is expensive. So we're going to get in there, make sure I don't have a broke fitting, and make sure everything is tightened up. We'll clean this up with some nice Super Clean and see what happens over time, if it keeps leaking, if I got to do more work or not. But yeah, that one clean spot is a sure dead giveaway that my leak is right there. All right, so this little U-shaped hose right here that makes a connection from there to a four-way right there, that bottom part was loose, pretty darn loose. I went there with a crow's foot, an 11/16 crow's foot on a 3/8 extension. I barely gave any pressure and the thing just started spinning loose. So that had to be my issue there. That was just loose, and that caused, I don't know, a pretty expensive oil leak. So I got that all tightened up with a crow's foot, and now I'm going to go into that with some of the Super Clean spray. I got it set to stream right now. I'm just going to spray in there, try to clean all that gunk off, that whole area. I'll let it sit for a minute. I'm going to go in there and wipe it with some shop rags because I can't get this out of the shop to use my power washer right now. But I think that'll be the next thing we do with this thing, with this skid steer, is we spray it all down with the foam Super Clean like we did the engine and power wash it once I get this to not leak anymore and out of the shop. Okay, so y'all can remember how nasty that all was before I used the Super Clean? I barely left that on there for about 25-30 seconds, and then I was able to just wipe it clean with a rag. Regular old shop rag here. So I am, once again, still highly impressed with that. I just wiped everything off real quick that I had the Super Clean on it. As you can tell, this hose is a lot more clean. Same with like right there, it's a lot more clean. But look at that difference. So there's the same bar, that little crossbar right there. Same exact thing. Look how nasty where no Super Clean was. I know I took a rag to that wouldn't wipe off. That wiped off after about 30 seconds. I'm pretty impressed with that. I also took after I got everything wiped off, got all the dirt crap wiped off, took a water bottle and just rinsed it all off. So all that water drained out the bottom. Wasn't a whole lot. I just wanted to make sure I got any residual Super Clean off so it wasn't just sitting there. Because the instructions, they say don't let it all sit. So like I explained in the last video I did with this skid steer. But man, I'll tell you what, I am going to clean the heck out of this thing once I can get it outside spray down with Super Clean, and then power wash it off. Either way, let's get back to it. So now that's all nice and clean. What I'm going to do, and that's tightened, I'm going to put a dry rag right there, and then put, I don't know, half a bottle of hydraulic oil in this reservoir, and see what happens over time, if it leaks it out or not, see if I need to get a new hose. I don't think so, because it was fairly loose. I think over time it just leaked out. So yeah, it sounds about like a normal thing. Yeah, I'm going to get that rag on and we'll go from there. So as you can see, once again, hi Uma. This is my dog Uma, by the way, everybody. She's a golden retriever mixed with a Springer Spaniel. So she's called a Spangled Retriever. Get down. Thank you. So as you can tell, once again, using my skid steer, how epic Super Clean is. Now guys, put down in the comments if you want to be entered in to win some Super Clean products. All I gotta do is just put in the comments one word, or 2 words, enter me, and I'll enter you in, and then after, like, I'd say 2 weeks of this video being up, 3 weeks maybe, let's go 3 weeks. Give plenty of time for people to get into it. We'll do a randomized drawing, and I will get your information from me. I'll message you via your YouTube. Don't put your emails down in the comments, nothing. Just say enter me, and we'll get it done. That's just like we did last time. And then I'll get your information from you. I'll send it to the Super Clean representative so they can ship you out some Super Clean stuff. This stuff is amazing, honestly. This the foam spray is probably some of the best stuff I've seen. This spritzer bottle here, the spray bottle, worked perfect for this project because I just wanted to get one small little area. And then I was able to wipe it off nicely with just some shop rags and get the spot clean. Now, got to see if this thing leaks or not. And if it doesn't, awesome, because I could get it out of my shop, and then we can clean the entire inside of this with the power washer and some Super Clean. I'm not going to use any other product besides Super Clean ever again to clean my equipment, because it just does awesome, and it never damaged anything. All right, guys, I hope you're doing well whenever you are, wherever you are. I'll pray for your family, pray for mine. I love you. Take care. I'm out. Bye.